helplessness, sadness, and distress. Listen, never think of a predator to think as a predator. He looks at the one that is weak. He builds trust. And after he builds the trust and connection of the victim, he then comes and he launches his attack, whether that is sexual violence, whether that is exploitation financially, whichever way it is, psychological abuse, spiritual abuse. Shh. Do not tell anyone. That's often what they say. But today we're here to break the silence. We're breaking the silence with compassion, because breaking the silence simply means you take the victim by the hand and you say to that victim, come, I'm willing to listen to you.
Amen.
Not add anything, but to listen. And not to listen and then protect the abuser, but to listen with care and compassion and then act. So if you know that Miss Jill down the road, when you go look for her, you see Miss Jill has some marks on her, you know those are birth marks. Miss Jill is 86 years old, she cannot move, and you see the pain in her eyes. You see the evidence that she's been abused. What do you do as a church? Do we hold hands and pray together and say, God will do something about this? Or do we act? We act. We allow for the authorities to do their own investigation. That is what it meant. That is what the Samaritan did. Throw some oil on the wound, clean the wound, throw some oil on it, put him on his ass. That is what we do for those that are victims among us, victims of abuse. Today I have one question. What does Jesus expect his church to do when somebody is hurting? Think about it. What does Jesus expect you to do when somebody is hurting? And that answer is found in the story of the Good Samaritan. Luke 10 chapter 30 says, and Jesus answering said, a certain man went down from Jerusalem to Jericho and fell among thieves, which stripped him of his raiment and wounded him, and departed, leaving him half dead, stripped of his pride, his dignity, his possession. He was wounded. He was abandoned. He was left half dead. This man needed a savior. The enemy has stripped the world of its pride and dignity, and the people that are dying in sin need a savior. They need us to be compassionate towards them, to go out on the highways, on the byways, not just when we're having crusade, but each day that we come in contact with them, we share the love of Jesus with these individuals. We pour oil onto their wounds each day with each word of compassion that we share.